Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and here's kind of a follow-up video, I guess, to the other video I did about a week ago. It was movies I enjoy with gaming elements or video game elements, and I had mentioned some of my favorites like Avalon and Gamer and Gamers, which was a movie with a lot of role-playing, like Dungeons & Dragons type role-playing games involved. So after doing this video, I had a few responses from people saying other movies and talking about other things, and my good friend Nick T. Wolf, check him out if you haven't on YouTube, had said, have you ever seen, and he explained the movie, but he didn't know the name right away, and then he came back at me with the name, which was very funny because, like, that night, I think, I was looking at my movies, and then I was like, oh, and let me find some other ones, and I came across this movie, and I had come across it in the past, at least online, never out in the wild, and that is Arcade. Let me start by saying I love cheesy movies, and I love things with cyberpunk elements and video game elements. So pretty much if you have those in there, even if the movie's bad, I usually enjoy it in some way or get some kind of pleasure out of the film. This movie was directed by Albert, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. It says a film by him, so he might have written it as well. Albert Pyun, that's how I pronounce it. I don't know if that's his correct pronunciation. He did the old Captain America movie. He did Cyborg with Jean-Claude Van Damme, which was a great film. Very like cyberpunky and has like a weird element to it. He did so many movies. If you look him up, he has done tons and tons of movies. Another one I really like, which has they're all like B movies, but Cool Air was a cool movie. It was what's his name? Who's the guy who wrote Cthulhu? H.P. Lovecraft. It's an H.P. Lovecraft short story, I believe, that he put into a movie. He's done just tons of different, like, cyborg offshoots. There's one called Adrenaline with Natasha Henstridge and Christopher Lambert. He's done a ton of, like, B movies with, like, good action, interesting plots, a lot of cheese. So if you like that type of stuff, definitely check him out. So I picked up Arcade on Amazon for, I think it was like $5.50 or something, plus tax, like $6, and brand new. And it stars three people I already knew, at least by face, not by name. It's the girl from Freaked, another girl from Parker Lewis Can't Lose, if you know the series, that's one of my favorite TV shows, and the blonde kid, the main character from A Christmas Story. You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, that kid. So it's weird to see him older. I didn't even know he did this. And this is an old movie now. This is 1980. This has to be like the maybe late 80s at most. And it's sort of like Brain Scan. So if you like Brain Scan without the production value, it's similar. Or like a Lawnmower Man type of thing going on. There's these kids, they go to this new arcade. It's called Dante's Inferno, which is very cool because I do think the book is cool. I did enjoy the video game and the anime, and I just think it's a cool lore. But anyway, they have this new arcade machine. I think it's called Arcade, and it's like speaking to them. So they think it's like, you know, a robot, like it could talk. It's like, come play my game or whatever. But it actually is. I don't know if I want to give away too much to give away what it is, but it actually is speaking to them. So anyway, they play the game. One of the guys gets sucked into the game. It's the boyfriend of the main character, Megan Ward. And she now starts piecing it together and realizing all of her friends are like getting really crazy or disappearing, and she has to go into the machine. Oh, it also stars Seth Green from Buffy. And what's that one with the action figures? Robot Chicken. So she realizes she has to go into the machine and save her boyfriend and whatever friends, I guess, that are there. So the CG is very old-fashioned now. This is actually the second rendition of the CG because they did it once, and Albert Pyun and the other director or photographer guy said he didn't like it anymore, so they redid it. So it must have been even worse at one point. It's cheesy. It's very cheesy. You know, the special effects are cool, but they don't hold up. It has, like I said, like that lawnmower element type of thing going on, lawnmower man element in terms of CG. But has a really cool feeling to it. I could see this back if I was a kid and I watched this, I probably would have loved it. It's kind of creepy, sort of like the way Brain Scan is creepy. It's like, this is kind of creepy, where's it going? Not like you're scared, just more like an underlying creepiness, like an ambiguous creepiness to it. The special effects and all that are cheesy. The acting's pretty good, cheesy, but fun. And I'm really glad that Nick had recommended this movie to me, because it was like it's a good late night film, you know, throw it on, sit back with your feet up with a cup of coffee and like a bowl of popcorn or whatever, and just expect cheese. And I think you'll dig it. It's, you know, it kept me entertained. I was interested to see what was going to happen and where it was going to go. The ending actually surprised me. I'm definitely going to watch it again. I had kind of let go of some of my cyberpunk movies that I knew I didn't love, that I wasn't going to really watch again, but I was glad to pick this one up, and I just wanted to weigh in on it. If you haven't seen it, check it out, and let me know what you think. If you have seen it, and you want to weigh in the comments, please do. Let me know what you think. If you hated it, if you loved it. People on IMDb are saying it's the worst movie they ever saw. Some people saying they love it because, you know, when they were kids, it was like anything to me that involves video games when I was a kid that wasn't a video game, I thought was awesome, because it was like, wow, they're kind of like falling and dripping over into other mediums. So I really like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else super special about it. I can show you the back cover so you could see how some of the CG is. Very, you know, archaic, but still pretty cool. Yeah, that's really it. Definitely check out Arcade, check out Albert Pyun, check out Cool Air, Cyborg. He did a bunch of others. Quite a few of them are on Netflix, actually. So I know Charlie Sheen's in one, Christopher Lambert's in a few. And I wrote to him on Facebook. He's a Facebook friend of mine, and he seems like a very nice guy. So thank you, Nick, for recommending this. If anyone else has any more cyberpunk or video game related movies, please mention them down in the comments, and I will be sure to check them out. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.